Alright, we're going to do a video and sorry, try to take care of some water spots and see if we can figure out something that'll work. A lot of stuff I've tried, it doesn't do anything. I saw a video online of somebody using some wheel cleaner, iron remover on the paint, and it was fine. It seemed to work, but I don't believe everything I see, so we're going to try it for ourselves here. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up the in the camera the water spots. We're going to work with a couple things. Wheelie clean, Dura-Coating. It's concentrated. I'm going to use it full strength. I'll put some in here to dilute it a little bit and see if we can do 50-50, see if it still works or nothing. The iron remover from Meguiar's, it's safe for paint. It shows it on paint. We'll see if it does anything. Other tricks with vinegar and stuff like that, I've seen that those just doesn't work. So anyway, we're gonna try these two and see what they do. And actually I have a third. I gotta go pull it out from Chemical Guys. I know that stuff works, but I'll show you a test run on that, and we'll just tape off an area. I'm gonna have to do it in the sun because you can't see water spots here in the shade. So let's start by wiping this down here. See if we can even see water spots. I know you probably shouldn't do stuff in the direct sun and in heat because this thing is blazing, but it's okay. I don't care. Just a little experiment. All right. It dries so fast you can't even. Hold on. Let me look. I just got some detailer so we can neutralize any of the acid once we put it on here. Okay. So you can see a bunch of the water spots. See them everywhere. And this is a graphene ceramic detailer, and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, so we'll get started. Let me tape this off and I'll show you all what we're going to use, and we'll get to playing. Hopefully you can see the water spots in the video. All right. So we've got, like I said, the Wheelie Clean. This says, after reading it, it says it's safe for clear coat paint and polished wheels. We'll figure it out. And of course, why would they give you the ingredients of what's in it? But it says you should pre-mix one part Wheelie Clean to 4 parts water. So in real time, you know, we'll put some water in here. Oh look, it even has a dilution ratio on there. That's pretty cool. That would be 4 to 1. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm not worried about that. So I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyway, this is gonna be the Wheelie Clean, and we'll do a full strength too. It'd be nice if it worked with this. That way you can save it on your stuff. So that's gonna be diluted Wheelie Clean. We'll use full strength. Got this one to neutralize anything after. Like soapy water would work too. Oh, this is just alcohol. I figure that cuts to it too. This stuff is great. I have no complaints with this. It is a little thick. Like you have to use several towels to get out any of the residue off, but it gives it a really good shine after. Anyway, and we're gonna try Chemical Guys water spot remover. This one does work, and I think most of them say don't leave it on there for more than 30 seconds. Okay, I don't see it, but anyway. All right, so let's tape off this section here. And let's go. Which one would you start with? Let's start with this guy. We already saw that the forgot, the detailer doesn't do shit. It doesn't take it off. Everything, it's pretty thick on there. So we'll do Meguiar's Ultimate Iron Remover here on the bottom right. All right, that's dry so damn fast. I don't want to do a bunch of agitation because I want it to see if the product works on its own. That didn't do a damn thing. So, the Meguiar's Iron Remover, nada. Let me just saturate the towel and try it with just the towel. We'll leave this spot sitting for 20-30 seconds. That'll do that one. We'll try, while that's doing that, what's it gonna do? We'll try 50-50, and then we'll try this one. Okay. Also, nothing when you just let it set. The heat's probably a factor in this. It's not giving me any leniency. But you can see all the freaking water spots are still there. I didn't even think they're any lighter than, they might actually be worse. No, they're not worse, but they're not any better than the undone side. As you can see, there it is. Maybe a little bit better. Killing the paint. That's okay. It's a lease. We're not worried about it. Yeah, so not much different there. Now, this is it stings. I probably should not inhale it. All right, so this one's just the Meguiar's. No difference. There. I don't need to do that. Y'all know what it is. All right, next we'll do the chemical guys. Specifically for paint, water spot remover. Grab a different towel. A couple of these. I'm going to try to just I'm going to cool it off a little bit with the towel. See if we have more time to work with the product. And just for reference, I'm going to have to piece this video together because these Meta glasses only record 3 minutes at a time. I apologize. Better. All right, so let's do actually we'll leave this cooling while it's there. This is going to be the water spot remover. Yeah, it's warm. So if I just let it sit there, we'll do that section and then we'll agitate this section over here. Damn, it eats that tape up, that's for sure. I'm putting mild pressure, not crazy, but enough. All right, that's gonna be that one. Okay, that definitely definitely works. I don't think it did so much on the part where I just let it set. God, this is so damn hot. Actually, it did pretty good. Nah, there's still some spots there, but it's not nearly as bad. This, where I agitated, you definitely got to buff this car out. It took them off, but you see they're still here. Not a ton though, but there are some. This side's pretty good. So we know that one works for sure. Next we will do, okay, my stupid glasses cut off. So we're gonna redo this one. This is gonna be the 50/50 with the wheelie cleaner. And I kind of already did it. I'm not gonna lie, I actually completely did it. And it wasn't recording. So you can see there's still water spots. We'll do it. Ask for it. This one was 50/50 with the wheelie cleaner. I let one side just sit on it on a wet towel, and the other side I agitated slightly. But anyway, I'm gonna cool this side off for the full strength one. Oh, you know what? And then after I can do that Maxl One. It's not gonna work very well because it's so hot, but you'll be able to see a little bit of difference. Anyway, so you can see the 50/50 did take it off. Am I running out of towels? Nah. Grab another towel. These things suck, but they're only like 10 bucks for 100. These are more just shop rags. All right, so that definitely took, even at 50/50, you can still see where I didn't agitate, they're still there. Where I agitated it, it's gone. A little bit. All right, now we're gonna go to this side. And we got the wheelie clean, and we're gonna go full strength on that with, let's use this one, let's try. I think what we'll do is a treated section, and then we'll do a little agitation and more. See what all is effective. But I can assure you, if it's coming off 50/50, why would it not come off full strength? So there's that one. We'll put saturate that one. We're gonna wipe with this one. This will clean off. Clean. Got it. All right. Hopefully that is drier or cooler. It is. All right. All our water spots are still there. Everything's still there. So, good Lord, everything's flying. Now the wind's blowing, of course. We will do full strength. All right. Down here. It's right there. Let's do a test run. I'm just wiping it down a little bit. All right, this will be just let's do twice, and then here we'll agitate. Cool. wipe that up there. Yeah, look, so, wow. Where I didn't agitate, just had the product on there, took off I'd say 95%. Where I wiped twice, it took the same thing. And then here, so you could almost just spray this on. I don't know if I trust that. And that Wheelie Clean will take everything off. Damn. That's pretty good stuff. Let me just do the rest of this. I forget how much that was. I bought it in obviously a gallon. It ends up being cheaper that way. I think I might like this one. You can still see the water spots as I'm doing it. That's probably etched in. And that's going to be compound or buffing, whatever. But damn. So, cool. It dulls the paint like crazy though. All right, we are done with everything. What was this side? This was the the Meguiar's iron remover. Did nothing. Just to see all the water spots. The what do you call it? Chemical guys definitely worked. There still are some, but it came off even where I didn't agitate and where I agitated for sure. 50-50 worked. There's still a little more, not as much. That's 50-50 Wheelie Clean, and this was just 100% Wheelie Clean. And even where I didn't agitate, it took all the spots out. But anyway, that's it. So now I'm gonna just end with this Maxl One, so you can see. And then we'll take the tape off and see if you can see a difference. One right here. Damn, it's hot. Like I said, this stuff is really thick, or not really sure what term you want to use, but the residue really sticks on there, so you got to get it all off, or you end up getting swirls or streaks. You can't do it when it's hot, but it is what it is. So you got like right here, it's because it's so damn hot. Anyway, but you can see a difference. And don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but Maxl One's definitely a lot shinier than non. Kind of hard to catch it. Nonetheless, I think I'm probably just going to use that Wheelie Clean. I think that was my favorite one out of all these. The chemical guys works. It's more expensive, I'd say, in the long run, and it's harder. It's just, I think it's easier just to spray stuff on, even if it's just on the rag. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully, y'all can make some kind of informed decision and on stuff to test out, and it didn't ruin the paint, so we're good. I promise I'll buff this thing out and make it shine again. All right, final impression is you're not gonna be able to see it on the camera. I do still see the tape line on the section where we did just Wheelie Clean, and even after buffing everything out and using just the instant detailer, I still see it. So it looks like The non-diluted wheelie clean strips every bit of protection off the car. So any wax or whatever you had on here is gone. But this stuff works well, and it fixed it for now. But if you're gonna apply any kind of wax or using a polisher, that would be, I'd say you definitely want to do it after. Although, another side note, I just did a quick wipe down in the heat. I gotta wait till it cools off because it's screwing everything up. But a quick easy wipe down with the 50/50, and yeah, it took the majority of the water spots out. It's kind of crazy. So I think wheelie clean definitely going to be the way to go to get the water spots off, but I would dilute it, or at least do it in the shade. It baking on and drying immediately doesn't help, but it is definitely effective. And actually, this is probably from, yeah, that's going to be from the chemical guys letting it sit there. That's okay. Nothing machine can't take care of. There we go. All right, we finished off. I went ahead and compounded a little of this out with the chemical guys V34, 6, 8, and then the little butter paste or whatever for on top. And you can see it's a huge difference. So we did this section here with the water spots and all that crap. Kind of wiped down here a little bit, but you can see how swirled this is compared to that. It's like night and day. Could probably go down to 32, cut some more and get the rest of that out, but I mean, that's pretty good. Anyway, there you go.